And joining us on WHKY News is Catawba County Sheriff Don Brown. Always a pleasure to talk to you. What we're going to talk to you about today, though, it's not really a pleasure. It's actually something that's going on in the community. That's been going on for years and years. But here lately, there have been a number of scams, not just in Catawba County, but in surrounding counties. But in one of these scams, your name was mentioned. Tell the folks about it.
Yeah, so I get a call from my major, and he says, hey, we got a problem. We've got somebody that's called in and said that they had someone call them and said that they were me and that they actually sounded like me and actually had some personal information that is actually, out there on the internet in my bio. But they asked these questions, they were able to answer those questions and said that they had missed jury duty and that they needed to come in or get some money on green dot cards, things of that nature, and to keep from going to jail for missing jury duty. So just so the community knows and the public knows, we'll never call you and tell you you missed jury duty, and we'll never tell you you owe money to stay out of jail, anything like that. We're going to visit you personally and let you know that you missed jury duty, and we do it that way, and it does not cost money to keep from going to jail for jury duty.
These scams take different forms. As the jury duty scam seems to be a common one, the one you mentioned, but also sometimes you'll have a situation where they'll contact someone and say a relative is in jail. The one here recently in Caldwell County where they said, you pay this kind of money and you can get an ankle monitor and go to rehabs. There seem to be a lot of different types of scams in which law enforcement is mentioned specifically, and sometimes they use real names.
Yes, they do. They find a lot of our deputies' names online, which is on our website, and they use those names and claim to be that deputy, and it happens all the time. And they spoof the numbers so that it looks like it is actually coming from the sheriff's office. So don't fall for those. And if you ever do have a question, if you have a concern or you want to make sure something is real and accurate, call the sheriff's office. You can call a non-emergency line, 464-3112. That's area code 828. And they'll get you connected with someone in the sheriff's office, and we can verify if it is accurate and true or if it's not, if it's a scam or not.
Would you say that as a rule across the board, if someone is calling you in a situation like this and asking for money, you might as well just hang up, right?
Just hang up. I tell people, if you don't recognize the number to begin with, don't answer the phone. But if you do answer the phone and it doesn't sound right to you, just hang up. And it's not being rude. It's just protecting yourself from these scammers.
Worst case scenario, you hang up on someone that might actually be legitimate. They'll call you back.
They'll call you back, and then if you don't answer, if it's important or if it's legitimate, they'll leave you a message, and then you can call them back. Or you may want to research to make sure who you're calling back, you're calling the right number.
So I guess the moral of this story is that if you get a phone call from someone and they are mentioning anything about law enforcement, jury duty, anything like that, there is no chance that that's legitimate, correct?
There's no chance that is legitimate. And if you have questions about that, please pick up the phone and call the sheriff's office or your local police department.
Well, thank you so much for coming in and enlightening us on this. I'm sorry your name was mentioned in this.
That's okay.
But we appreciate you coming by always.
Thank you, Rob. It's always a pleasure.
Sheriff Don Brown, Catawba County Sheriff, and just warning you, if someone calls requesting money, that is a scam. And with the sheriff, I'm Rob Eastwood, WHKY News.